Hey, yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing great, of course. Now, today I want to be talking about which version is the best version for INFERNOBLE KNIGHTS. The adventure version or the Kashtira version. Let's have a look at this together and let's jump right in, man. Woo! Alright, guys, as you can see here, we got like two versions of INFERNOBLE KNIGHTS, right? One plays adventure and the other one plays Kashtira. Now, before I talk about any of this, I wanted to show you guys some replays and show you how the decks perform and which one plays better and why. Let's go. Alright, guys, now before I show you this replay, I want to make sure that you guys know that we got like two same replays. Both are gonna get ashed on the second effect of Angelica, and from there we're gonna see which deck puts down a better board if Angelica gets stopped, right? Now, for the Kashtira version, we're gonna have the same hand. The only difference is gonna be this card. Instead of this card, we're gonna have Fenrir, right? Now, from here, you can see like... Now, first of all, I want to start by saying that for the adventure version, it's not bad. I like it, but the only problem is that we can never use the effect of any normal summoned monster, right? So we completely we just cannot use a normal summon effect, right? But what is good about this version is that we sometimes don't even need the normal summon. Because all you see here, it's happening. As you can see, I ashed my own Angelica effect, but what I'm trying to say is that we can achieve all this without even using our normal summon. Now here, after the ash, with the hand I had, I was somehow obliged to normal summon Ogier, right? So I could keep going. Now let's see which one puts down a better board after they get ashed, and let's evaluate the whole thing together, guys. Now, as you can see here, I'm going into standard combo. I'm gonna send Turpin because now I special summoned Ogier, right? And she's equipped, so he can special summon himself, right? Now from here, I'm gonna go directly into Roland and do the whole combo, like the normal INFERNOBLE Knight combo. And I want to get Oliver, right? Now, special summon Charles, send the equip spell to the grave so we can special summon him, right? Go into Barone, use Angelica and Isolde to go into him. Now, if you want to read the effect, you can pause this, right? Now, from here... we're gonna equip, right? I showed you in the previous video how this works. So he gets, we get this card through Isolde, right? Now we get this card, and then we can special summon this card during the standby phase, and from there we can special summon Gearfried because we can special summon one equipped monster on the field, right? Now, this is gonna be the end board, right? Which is not bad, guys. We got ashed, right, on the second effect of Angelica. Why did I ash the second effect of Angelica? Because I personally think if I would play against INFERNOBLE KNIGHTS, that would probably be one effect that I would consider stopping, right? Now, it's not the only one. Also, searching for the field spell, it could be a problem. Triggering the second effect of Angelica, it could be a problem. Going into Isolde and stopping the second effect of Isolde could be also a problem. But this is so good, guys, because you see our opponent never knows what he's supposed to stop, because now with these new cards, man, we can take so many different routes, which is absolutely amazing. So this is the end board for the adventure version, and we got ashed, of course, on the second effect of Angelica. Now let's take a look at the whole thing. We got a Barone on the floor, on the field, I'm sorry. We got a Gearfried. We got a Charlemagne, right? Now, as a follow-up, we got one Ash, one Gearfried, a Phoenix Gearblade, and in the graveyard, we got one Ricardetto, which is not bad, right? I think it's pretty cool, man. It's not bad. Now let's have a look at the Kashtira version and compare the two versions and see which one is better. Right now, let's go. All right, the Kashtira version, as you can see, guys, same hand. The only difference is Fenrir. Now we're gonna special summon Fenrir, search for another one because we have a good hand, and we're gonna normal summon Osier and send Gearfried. Now this is something cool about this version, is that we can actually use the effects of normal summoned monsters, and second off, we already have a good disruption on the field. Now we can also have Gearfried in our hands after the third summon, which is pretty good, guys. This can really protect us from cards like Nibiru. Now from here we are going to use the first effect of Angelica to search the field spell, and then I'm gonna ash the second effect just like I did before and see what I can do from here. So I'm gonna activate the field spell, search for Durandal, special summon Osier, and go into Isolde. Now here I want to search for a follow-up, so I'm going to just search. I'm just going to search for Renaud. Now I'm going to trigger Phoenix Gearblade, get it back to my hands, and special summon Osier again. But this time I'm going to go into Roland, right? Because now I can equip and special summon Turpin because I got Turpin through Durandal. Now here it's pretty standard. We go into Charlemagne, right? And boom, we're gonna end up with this board. Use the effect Charlemagne, pop Roland, and search for another follow-up. Now, what is absolutely incredible about this version is that, I mean, look at the hand, guys. We have a full combo if this board gets destroyed. Like, we have a great follow-up, and that's not all. If you check the graveyard, we also have a Turpin in it and a Ricardito, which is absolutely amazing. The hands were the same. The Ash was on the same effect on both cases, but this one looks like it gave us something a little bit better, which is cool. Now, yes, you can search for something more if you add this card in the other version, but you know, the deck is gonna be like 45 cards, and I think it's starting to be a little bit too much, and this one just plays 42 cards and puts down solid, incredible boards. Not bad, right? So now back here, guys, I wanted to talk about some pros and cons about both versions, of course. Now we gotta remember that Yu-Gi-Oh matches are 3 games and not just 1, so we gotta make sure we build the perfect deck list for the whole match and not just a going first game, right? Now, as we saw in the replays, the adventure version did put down a better board when the second effect of Angelica got negated, because we had a Barone and this Link monster, which can pop 1 card on the field when your opponent enters the battle phase, compared to the Kashtira version that had a Fenrir and Isolde on the field, and all the rest was pretty much the same. Now, yes, this was a stronger board, but the Kashtira version had a better follow-up, and we had early access to Gearfried, which can help us to prevent a Nibiru summon from the opponent, which is absolutely great. Now let's imagine we're going second, guys, right? Because we won the first game or whatever. Now for the adventure version, we can just side in the illegal knight, and we're gonna have a pretty good going second deck list. Because if we draw into any of these adventure cards, we're going to be able to bounce back 3 cards your opponent controls, which is absolutely insane compared to the Kashtira version, where if you don't side in anything and you just keep the Fenrirs inside, well, you can just banish one card face down, which is pretty good. But I don't think anyone wouldn't. I don't see any reason to not side in any cards. So let's imagine we got we play like 6 board breakers. I didn't put these cards here because we still have no idea what the format is going to look like when these cards come out. But let's imagine your opponent puts down pretty good boards. Well, we could side in like 6 board breakers, like 3 dark rulers and 3 evenly matched, and maybe remove the Kashtira engine, or we could just side in 3 dark rulers and take 1 Gearfried, 1 Turpin, and maybe 1 Roland, and just you know, have still a pretty powerful going second deck list through the Kashtira version. So I really don't see any problems here. Yes, maybe here you just need to side in 1 card, and let's say the opponent makes you go first. It's not going to be a big issue because you just have 1 card in your deck list compared to maybe 3 to 6 cards that you're going to side in, right? Now for the third game, guys, this is where things really get interesting, because let's say we win the first game, we lose the second one, and now we get to go first. There's something really cool we can do in both versions, is that we can side in the Battling Boxer engine. Now let's see which version performs better with the Battling Boxer engine and why. So just like before, guys, I got a replay. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video. So let's imagine we have this hand right here. So what is really cool about the adventure version is that you really don't need to have this card in your hands in order to search for the counter trap. And you'll see why in a couple seconds. So we're just gonna activate the effect of Water Enchantress. Get this one. We discard this one. It doesn't really matter because we're just gonna get it back through Renaud, right? Now from here we go into Angelica. No, so as you can see here, if I open up a Battling Boxer Uppercutter, I am gonna send Gearfried just to have a better board, right? So I'm just gonna normal summon. I cannot activate the effect, but it's not a problem because now we're gonna send we're gonna special summon Ricardito and get him back, and that is where we're gonna search for the counter trap, which is exceptional, guys. Now from here we just go on and do the normal board, right? Charlemagne. We also can go into Baronne. Whoa. Okay, we can go into Baronne, special summon Gearfried because we got it back because we sent him through the effect of Angelica. Now we set the counter trap, right? So we can protect from Dark Ruler. We have an Omni Negate, we have a Monster Negate, we have a Pop, and a Spell Trap Negate. Man, this is absolutely crazy. You just get I think Lava Golem or the Sphere mode are the only things that can save the opponent. If they're not playing these cards, man, you won. The game is over, guys. So this is gonna be the end board for the adventure version. Now for the Kashtira version, we have the same hand, right? We're playing 3 cards. We're gonna activate the effect of Fenrir, right? What is good here is that through the normal summon, we can already search for the counter trap. So this can end up in 2 ways. Either this card gets negated through 1 Imperm or Ash, and that makes us go into Isolde in an easier way. I don't know how to say it, but you know, it's like you feel more confident to go into Isolde if they already used 1 hand trap. Of course, you maybe don't get to search for the counter trap, but that doesn't mean they have a Dark Ruler or any other card. So you know, like, it's hard to say which version is better just from this small little thing. The only good thing is that we got access to the counter trap right right away with the Kashtira version, guys. Now, standard Infernable Knight board, right? We're gonna go into Charles. All right. So let's see. Let's compare the whole thing together. As you can see here, we go into Barone, right? Boom. We pop Roland and search for Gearfried. And there you got it. That's the end board, guys. Pretty solid, of course. We got a counter trap. We got one banish face down, Omni negate, one pop, and one spell trap negate. That is super good. We got a follow-up. We got Gearfried as a follow-up. I mean, guys, it's really not bad, right? Both versions are exceptional. So it's really hard to tell which version is better, guys. Both versions are exceptional, no matter if we go first or second or third or whatever. Like, you know what I mean, right? Like, we saw it in the video. I really love the fact that Adventure can put down lots of bodies, but so it feels like they can play through lots of interruptions. But what I really love about Kashtira is it feels like this deck is straightforward, full power. It does not carry bricks, you know, or cards that you don't want to see in your hands. I love this about the Kashtira version, but the Adventure version is powerful in its own way. So it's hard to define which version is better at the moment, especially because these cards are still not available. We're gonna be playing a little bit more. We're gonna know the answer once these cards are completely available in TCG, so we're gonna be able to play games of 3 and test everything. So guys, in the meantime, let me know in the comments what do you think about all this. If I missed something, please let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to acknowledge that. And I don't know, if you like the video, like and subscribe. We're gonna be playing lots of games until these new cards come out. So until then, guys, I wish you a great day. Peace.